Budget Talks with Raina and Meg.
Welcome to Budget Talks with Raina and Meg, where we make sense out of your dollars. Today we're joined by Tobin Keller, our union president, Heather Gray, our organizing chair, John Gofsky, our vice president, as well as Danielle Dodge, our executive director. So Tobin, what's going on with our union?
So thanks for asking, Raina. There's a lot going on, actually. Recently, our Council of Representatives and our Executive Board have voted to recommend to our membership an increase in our dues. Currently, our dues are at 1.17%, and we're recommending increasing them to 1.5%. This has not been an easy decision, nor has it been a quick decision. We've spent years deciding how best to do this. We've collaborated with our California Federation of Teachers Union and working with our American Federation of Teachers as well to come up with the right amount at the right time. But this still begs the question, why now? Megan?
Well, Tobin, thanks for asking. The truth is we haven't raised dues in well over 15 years. That was the last time that we raised dues at all in 2005. 3 out of the last 5 years, we've also ended with a budget substantially in the red, mainly due to helping support our members legally. And we also have per capita fees that we pay to our parent organizations, AFT and CFT. That's the American Federation of Teachers and the California Federation of Teachers. Those per capita rates have raised substantially in the last 15 years, about 50% for AFT and over 75% for CFT. In addition to all of that, we have a bit of a precarious situation these days in our world of COVID, which means that our enrollment is down, which also means that the college budget is down, our faculty numbers are down a little bit, which also affects the income of CCFT. So lots going on. But Heather, is this just a Cabrillo thing? Are we alone in this?
No, and the fact that our per caps have gone up for AFT and CFT is a testament to the unfortunate success of the Janus decision, to refer back to a previous budget talk issue. That was the point, was to weaken unions. And fortunately, AFT and CFT have been gearing up to make sure that we can win those legal battles, both in our districts, but across the state and nation. And that's even more important than ever, because as we see with the Janus decision, that was just one step in a greater attack on unions, and particularly on public education that we're seeing also as a result of this pandemic. So we need all the support we can, monetary support and solidarity to support, because we're working harder than ever as faculty, but also as union. For the union, we've negotiated with stipends, but stipends that did not require more work for us. No strings attached. Also, we're trying to figure out what it's going to look like to be safe on campus and be well supported when we do return. But that's just the immediate time. That doesn't mean our work ends after that. So Danielle, can you share more about what happens when we're not in the middle of a crisis?
Well, thank you very much, Heather. Well, we, CCFT, your faculty union, we're present on the majority of committees and task force here at Cabrillo to make sure that faculty voices and perspectives are always heard. We monitor and handle our contract through the grievance procedure if necessary. We represent and advocate for and defend our faculty and of course, the contract. And you mentioned negotiations. We negotiate almost on a year-round basis here at Cabrillo and on behalf of our faculty, but in some ways, for everyone here at Cabrillo to make sure that their voices are heard at the table and concerns. We at CCFT, we're here protecting your rights from everything from advocating for your academic freedom, to be able to make sure that when we do return to campus, that we have a voice and a say-so to protect faculty and make sure, and students to make sure that we are safe here at Cabrillo College. We work with organized labor and other unions all across the Monterey Bay, protecting the rights and safety of essential workers and the middle class. So where do we go from here, John?
Thanks, Danielle. Well, we know you probably have questions, concerns, comments. You probably want to weigh in and get some answers to your questions. So let me tell you a few things that are coming up. Our next regular council meeting is Monday, May 10th, 2:30 to 4:30. And you can reach out to your council reps and they can plug you into that. Of course, you can just talk to your council reps. They'll have a little more information too that they can help you with. Our next regularly scheduled CCFT drop-in office hours with Tobin and Danielle will be on Wednesday, May 12th, 2:30 to 3:30. And again, you can reach out to your council reps to get the Zoom link and plug into that. Unfortunately, everything is on Zoom these days. As you know, we'd love for you to stop by the office maybe in the future, but right now it's all on Zoom. And then we have a big general membership meeting, and that's Friday, May 14th, 3:30 to 4:30. And so that is really important. That's where we want to hear from everybody and answer all your questions. And then following that, the next day, elections will close. We will have an electronic election on the dues increase. And so that will take effect by May 15th. If there is a vote to increase the dues, it will not take effect until this fall. And so that's our timetable. And back to you, Raina.
Thanks so much, John, and thank you to all of our viewers for tuning in. And as always, stay classy, Cabrillo College.